Hey you guys, it's your girl Riri in the building. I did a video today on my little makeup that I did today. It's natural. And if you like my video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me at Beauty with Riri on TikTok and Instagram. Please comment if you want more videos like this or if you have any questions for me after watching this. And just continue to live life, love God, and live by faith and not by sight. And continue watching. So I'm starting off with my primer, but what I want to do today is talk to you guys just about life, and I really don't have just a topic, but hopefully I come up with something as I'm talking. So a lot of you may not know, but I was actually a girl to be materialistic. Like, I used to always go shopping, care about my appearance, wear wigs, and everything. Like, I just always wanted to go out and have fun, smoke, drink, like, whatever I felt like was good at that time that made me happy. So I also didn't have my own place. I was staying with my granny at the time. But before I was staying with my granny, of course I had like boyfriends or exes that we used to stay together or whatever. So with that being said, I wanted to start off with, it's important to love yourself and not to keep up with an image just because everybody else is doing that. I feel like when you try to make other people happy and not yourself, that can cause a huge conflict. Because if you think about everybody else's feelings and put yours to the side, eventually you're going to forget about yourself and your own feelings. So that was my problem. I always thought about other people, what they may think, or how they feel about me. Do they like me? But what taught me a lesson was that these people that I depend on to see if they like me or not, they're not always for your best interests. And when you need something, they're not there, even though you always been there for them when they wasn't there for you. Like, I've been through a whole lot of stuff my whole life, but what opened my eyes was actually in 2020, I had lost my job, and that's when I just moved out of my ex-sister's house because at the time, she just needed me to be there. So during that time of me leaving her house, in 2020, which was 2019, I broke up with my ex. We broke up, and like he basically moved on with another girl, and I was just sitting there like heartbroken. But I was up to myself, like I was better actually. I healed from that, and me healing from that, I felt great, and I even had 2 jobs, you know. I worked 2 jobs, and then, I was basically like on a journey of finding myself and loving myself, and things was working out for me. So, long story short, with me, loving myself, things like that, I decided to actually go back in that environment. And to me, that was a mistake because I was already on to getting me my own place. Like, I never had my own place as I was in with somebody else. And I decided to postpone that in order to help someone that I loved. And with me loving that person, I decided to drop everything and help out with paying like $800 or whatever a month, and not really even having my own room, but just for me to help them. I felt good about it, but during that time, it brought like drama and energy that I didn't need to be around, which I didn't really notice, but I noticed it in the midst of it. I'm like, hey, do I need to leave? But they was like, no, you don't need to leave. But I decided in my mind eventually, yeah, I need to go because this is not the energy I need to be around. Like, I wasn't feeling positive energy. And, like people who, like at the time the girl was pregnant. And so with her being pregnant, that could also be a reason why the energy wasn't there. But I also didn't want to break up her and her brother friendship. So I decided to leave or whatever. So once I left, of course, we didn't really leave on good terms, but I left it as in I love this girl like a sister. So I left in good energy towards her, and I knew I was going to always still be there for her. So I just left and went to my granny's. And with me going to my granny house, I'll say like a few months later, like 6 months later, I lost my job. So during that time, I was okay with that. I was just doing Uber and stuff and making ends meet. Because all I had to really pay was my car note at the time and just, get my hair and stuff done like I always do. So basically, I'm saying this to say, like, sometimes we do things and not notice that we putting ourselves in an energy that we don't need to be around. And we don't notice how going backwards can really hurt us. So when I had lost my job and stuff like that, I was fine or whatever. And then I was like on the midst of manifestation. I found that from watching the Clubhouse. And watching the Clubhouse, I was learning about manifestation and things like that. And also, I was like tapping into things that I didn't need to tap into, which is like things like the numbers and things like that, which I didn't know that was like witchcrafty stuff. So manifestation is okay that I learned, but believing in the numbers like 1111 and stuff, that's not really godly. So during that time, I felt so lonely. And during that time, the end of the year, New Year's Eve of 2020, I was like, I'm about to have me some fun. So my friend in Oklahoma, I said, I'm going to have her come down because she wanted to spend time with me and drink. But it was also raining. So I really didn't want to you know, I didn't really want to spend it by myself and just drink. So she ended up canceling or just not responding. So what I did was the dude that I've been talking to, hit me up, and I just said, whatever, let's just go have fun or whatever. So long story short, I decided to have fun. I ended up getting impregnated. After I got impregnated, I found out like mid-January. And like, I wanted to have my baby, but the way things were going, I felt like I didn't need to bring my baby in the world like this. So I personally decided to have an abortion. And that was a hard decision for me. And my family was supportive. But of course, me thinking like, hey, I need to be successful. I don't want to be a statistic, things like that. And just like, just the thoughts of, a scarcity mindset, not really following what God would want or what would God want me to do. So I'll say March was the time when I started going out again, partying, things like that. And when I started having fun and stuff, I started feeling different energies, like from my friend at the time. And like, my friend was giving me weird energy, so I'm like, I don't know if this is my real friend. But she was showing me like signs that she wasn't. So long story short, I ended up cutting her off. And I cut her off for a good reasoning, as I felt like she wasn't a good friend. And she showed me signs of that too, when it came to me having a car wreck and her car also being down and her being in competition with me. And like, oh, I'm about to get me a car. Like, basically, who go get a car first? So me, I kind of saw how she was acting, which that's a whole nother story. So I cut her off before my birthday, which I was planning, like my birthday and what I'm going to do with my friends, so-called friends. So anyway, my birthday came. All my friends either had to babysit, watch their kids, or just had work or whatever. So it was just this one person who I didn't really know like that, but she spent my last birthday with me. So I decided to spend my birthday with her in Vegas, as she asked. Like, she was like, even though she just had a baby in March and my birthday in July, she was like, yeah, let's just go have fun. So I had like get her the money for her ticket, and then she paid me back or whatever, and the room was like 9 something, and she paid like $350. So I was like, okay, cool. But long story short, we ended up getting into it to where she was trying to personally ruin my birthday. So I'm like, what the heck? Like, you trying to ruin my birthday? And it was my birthday. Like, you got me messed up. Like, it got to the point where she even tried to fight me, like, close to the last night there. So I ended up kicking the girl out, like, when she left. And I saw how she was moving. I ended up kicking her out. So, when I kicked her out, the girl that I told you who wasn't really my friend, I did end up hitting her up, and I was like telling her what happened, because we know the girl together. But she ended up telling me, oh, you didn't let the girl in. I didn't know you was for real, this and this. Girl, you know I was for real. Like, you know how this girl acting on my birthday. So, like, why wouldn't I, you know, kick her out. So it came to me, I was gonna let her back in, but she was already gone. So, what happened was, the girl who was supposed to be my friend was like, you need to pay her money for paying for a room that night, even though she didn't pay that much. Y'all had an agreement that she could stay there, but I'm like, nah, like, this is my birthday, and she tried to ruin my birthday. So all this time, like, this girl is not my friend, so she tried to play both sides. So with me not really, like, you know, like, loving myself and stuff, I allowed people into my life who really didn't really care about me, and I ignored all the signs. And with me knowing the signs and not really paying attention or taking action, I found myself at the end broken, to where people spoke things in my life like, oh, you're not gonna be nothing, or you being weird, or you slow, this and this. Like, what did I ever do to you guys? Like, I know I'm not perfect, but in my eyes, I always try to help people. So with me trying to help people, how can me trying to be the best friend I can be and be there for you guys, which is never in return? And, you know, like, how can I be the bad person? So I ended up being angry at myself and not really understanding. I was still smoking and just trying to stop forgetting about stuff, because, you know, I already had my abortion that year and had a bad birthday. And then guess what, you guys? My granny ended up kicking me to the streets because I ended up yelling at her, and I was going to school that time, and I ended up yelling at her like, I'm trying to do this and you making all these loud noises, this and this. So, long story short, she kicked me out. So, when she kicked me out, my big sister come in the picture like, yeah, you gotta come get your stuff, this and this and this. So, me, I'm not the type to beg people, so I just was sleeping in my car for a few days. And then eventually I started staying with my dad, and we didn't get along. So for 3 months, I was basically homeless. I found a place, and that place really wasn't somewhere I wanted to be, so I just went back to my car. And so, you know, I just had faith in God. And with me having faith in God, I ended up getting me a job at Walmart as a pharmacy person who do patient scheduling patients for for the different appointments. So with me actually helping doing that, I was finding myself more, and I had faith that I would find me a place soon, especially from having faith in God. I was like, soon I'm gonna have a place. So I did end up getting me a place, and I'm here now. So I've been here since January, and I just been having faith in God since then. But I do feel like I do be having like small spiritual things going on when it comes to me and my old ways. Like I don't smoke no more, I don't drink no more. I let go all those things. And even though I lost my job, I'm still able to like still live here and be in a good mindset. And of course, like I feel like with me trying to do the right thing, like the devil don't like that. And so I can't really explain what I'm going through because some of you guys probably don't understand or wouldn't understand. But basically, I say this to say that it's important to follow your heart and your intuition when it comes to things. And you need to put God first. Like, I hope you guys do believe in God, because I do. I don't believe in nothing else, just God. And my life has been peaceful. Well, not really just peaceful since then, but I had no worries since then. I'm practicing celibacy. Guys who I talk to, of course, they try to do that. So that's why I really haven't been leaning towards talking to men. Now, I did end up going back one time to my ex while I was staying here. But that was a huge mistake too, because again, I ended up getting fooled. And that's another reason why I have a hard time trusting people, because I feel like they don't have my best interests when it comes to, just me. And when they don't have my best interests, like, why would I need you around me, sir, ma'am? So now I'm just really stuck with like 2 real friends. Well, I have 3, but one girl, we talk every now and then. And like, when people just don't want to be here with me, I don't take it personal, because I just feel like I don't know, I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like if you don't want to be in my life, you're not meant to be in my life. And either you left for a good reason, or God put you out of my life for a good reason. Like, when you let go of people in your life for the better yourself, and especially if they don't see you as you see yourself, that could really mess with your self-image and your self-esteem, because you're like, these people don't see me like this, so maybe I'm not like this, or I'm not gonna be good enough. Or you probably be like, even off their energy of them secretly envying you, like, that could like come towards you, like, like their energy could rub off. Like, you could tell them something like, hey, I'm doing this, and they're probably like, oh, and they're not really happy for you. But you don't know that, because you're thinking they're really your friend. But in reality, they're not your friend. They're really wishing bad upon you. So when you don't give people the benefit of the doubt to get close to you, and you have a feeling that they're not for you, you do need to let them go and don't let them come back, because what's going to change? Yeah, people could change, but it doesn't mean that what they felt about you is going to change too. You need to follow what people first show you, because that's the truth. Even when they mad at you, pay attention to what they say to you, because at the end of the day, like, I feel like at the end of the day, at the end of the day, they showed you their true colors and what they think about you. So why do you need to let them stay around? What else do you need to show them? Like, you need to love yourself. Do not be scared of anyone or anything. Speak up for yourself. Pray to God about stuff. Love yourself and pray to God no matter what. Because with God, like, all things are possible. Have faith in everything you do. Like, it looks like I may not finish my look with you guys, but I'm just doing like a normal routine. But I hope you guys are understanding what I'm really trying to say, even though the story may be everywhere, but I said a little bit of my story from everything I've been through, from being homeless. Like, even Steve Harvey was homeless for 3 years, and look where he at now. Like, you just had to continue to walk in faith and not by sight. Don't look at other people and be like, oh, this not gonna be me, or why me? Where are my accomplishments at, God? Like, don't question God. Or even when it comes to people who die in your life, like, everybody die. No matter how they die, everybody is gonna die. But if God allowed them to go, that means what they was there for has already been accomplished. You know? And usually that's what he wants you to turn to him. Because you need to turn to him and not be angry at God because, you know, he took this person away, or I'm no longer with this person, or I'm not friends with this person no more. You know, like, I don't know, I just feel like, did I? I just think if you live by something and you continue to live in that mindset, that you would go far. You would go far because you believed in it and your mindset is with it in a positive way. When you think negative stuff just gonna happen. So if you continue to think positive is gonna happen for you. That's why I say it's important to have people you trust around you, because if all they speak around you is negative, especially about yourself, they could be preying on your downfall. Or God not gonna give you that because you're around the wrong people. You're sleeping with the wrong people. You're hanging with the wrong people. Sometimes you need to be isolated, like I am. Not to say that I'm perfect, but God isolated me from everybody that I used to hang with. And I feel like I'm on a good journey of loving myself more and not caring what society think or what social media think, because I love myself and nobody could validate that. And I'm not scared of no one but God. And sometimes I find myself fighting the things I used to be, or people coming towards me of who I used to be. And that's like a challenge, because maybe God challenged me, like, are you going to go back to your old ways, to what you used to, how you used to react? Like, I just feel like all this just come down to you, who you truly are, who you truly want to be, who you see yourself being, and do you see the people around you being there with you to the top? Because not everybody could go up there with you. Everybody can't go with you because they all don't wish the best for you. And I learned that the hard way. Even family that I thought should be there for me wasn't there for me. But guess what? I forgave them. My old Grady threw all my stuff away. All of my stuff. My Gucci shoes, my new boots, my new clothes I never wore, was waiting to wear. But I had to be mature enough to say, I forgive you. Because why would I be mad and it's already done? Why would I allow them to stop my blessings because of what they did? You know? Don't react in a negative way because of what people do to you. Because as long as you stay positive, think positive, act positive, good things will continue to come your way. Y'all, these eyelashes so old. I'm like, my memo has been love. Love, love, love. Because I had to love myself. And that's the key to how you're going to react to things in life. Because life is not always going to be perfect. That's why like self-control, self-love, God, all of this plays a part together. Like, it's important to have and to hold. But really, that's all I have to talk about, is just through your trials and tribulations. Don't allow the enemy or whatever bad spirit that may be in someone reflect who you are and where you going. If you need to separate yourself, separate yourself. Love yourself more and forgive yourself. It's important to forgive yourself for putting yourself through that, because maybe you just didn't know no better, or how bad that could affect you by holding on to those certain things. When it comes to bad habits, bad people, bad energy, low self-esteem, it's okay that you used to have these things, and it's about being stronger in who you are and for God. And as long as you continue to pray, love yourself, and do good things, I feel like you can't go wrong, because you did all the steps you needed to do. Yeah, this lash is so old. See, I told y'all these is old. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to blend this in some. I don't have any setting spray because I don't know what happened to it. And you know. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching me talk about stuff, talk about life. If you want to see more looks, just let me know. I really ain't finished it. Like, I just feel like this video is just so long and I already been talking a lot. And you guys probably tired of hearing me talk. Cause hello to the other side. And you know. But hello to the other side. And you know, sorry. Y'all, my lesson, like, what I really have been listening to is like Steve Harvey, Sarah Jakes, TD Jakes, this girl named Latoya Kia. I've been listening to these people, which I feel like they're motivational when it comes to God. And they've been speaking a lot about what I've been going through. So if you are spiritual too and you going on a godly journey of just the Holy Spirit, no other spirits, you know, feel free to comment below and let me know what you think and things you may want me to talk about that I may speak to you guys about. Or if you just want makeup tips or want to see more makeup videos, like my video, comment below. You know, just show your girl some love. And yeah, this is my natural hair. I'm natural. I have any in me. Period. And if you want to know more about me, just let me know. But it's really nothing to really know. Like, I have been through a lot. I don't know if you can see it because I'm so pretty. Nah, let me stop playing. But like my page, subscribe, comment, like, all of that. But thank you guys so much for watching my video. Love, peace, happiness, God, and joy.